Katie. I'm going out to Seguin Island. Going out tonight by myself. Sleep up in the Lighthouse. I'm a little scared right now, just because it's supposedly haunted. I've heard a lot of stories.
People really believe that there was ghosts there.
I guess I'm gonna go investigate it. Go figure out what's going on and if the stories are true. I'm about to take a boat to Seguin, the island.
The only way to get out to Seguin Island is by boat or helicopter.
I brought face wash, sleeping bag, 4 sweaters, 3 hats, 2 fleeces. I brought a book, Self-Reliant, Ralph Waldo Emerson. Once I'm dropped off today by the Coast Guard, I'm there until tomorrow with no one.
Seguin Island is located 2.5 miles off the mouth of the Kennebec River and is the home to the second oldest light in Maine. It was commissioned by George Washington in 1795.
The Coast Guard serves as an aids to navigation in that we provide maintenance for the lighthouses, changing light bulbs, filling batteries, making sure that the systems are operating. Seguin Light has a fixed optic. It stays lit 24/7.
We went to Seguin in 1926, and we left there in 1930. My husband was a head keeper. There was only the 2 of us there. We made the lighthouse our life. When we went there, the first thing they said, well, you know, there's ghosts that lives down your cellar, so you want to be careful of them.
I am scared of the dark. Not like scared of the dark, but scared of what might be there in the dark, and I'm gonna have to face my fears, go out there and, like, I don't know.
Reports, of course, of strange phenomenon happening on Seguin include people hearing piano music. Of course, there's a great story of that from back in the mid-1800s of a keeper and his young wife he took out to the island, and he brought her a piano, and there was only one piece of music with the piano. And she learned that piece of music and played it over and over and over again, so much so that it drove the keeper mad. And he took an axe to her and the piano and killed himself with the axe.
I just couldn't figure out why he'd done it. I mean, he'd already done away with all the people that were bothering him. Why would he kill himself?
They both haunt the lighthouse to this day, I hear, and the song plays.
Some people can't take that life, you know, living on there. I know one lady that did go out of her mind. They had to put her in the asylum.
Second thoughts are coming in my head right about now, but I don't know. I'll be fine. I'll be good.
I was stationed on Seguin in 1960 for approximately 9 months. The presence was always there. I'm just thoroughly convinced there was something on that lighthouse that probably still is today. Go down to that engine room at night. Walk in there about 2 o'clock in the morning and see what you feel.
For centuries, the lighthouse beacon has warned strangers to stay away from the island. Katie is about to find out why.
The Coast Guard actually drove away in their boats, and I was starting to get the feeling like, uh-oh, did I make a mistake? The first thing I did when it got dark was I got my flashlight and I ran down to the trails. I wanted to go somewhere where I would see something, where I would hear something, where I would be haunted, maybe. I started to get scared, and like I thought there was someone behind me at like every turn, so I kind of didn't want to be on the trails anymore, and I went down to the engine house.
I can't see where I'm going. I don't feel comfortable in this room at all. My whole body is tingling. My whole entire body. I have to get out of here.
It was getting to be about 12:30, and I decided to sleep in the lighthouse.
Not the most comforting of places to sleep, I guess I'd say, but that's one of the reasons I'm sleeping here. Until tomorrow morning, this is my sign-off.
I kind of was half asleep and I heard it, and I was like, what, you know? But I was scared, and I was trying to convince myself not to be scared in the lighthouse. I looked around a little, just trying to figure out what was going on, if there was a radio playing or something. Maybe a lighthouse keeper came out. Two places that I felt had a presence or a feeling or a spirit or anything: the lighthouse and the engine room. I got scared, but I had to go back in.
I'm terrified right now. I don't want to go in here at all. Seriously, like, okay. I'm inside right now. I don't get why I'm so scared. I just feel like there's something. It's morning now. I didn't get to bed until about 4 o'clock. And I don't know what time it is now because I lost my watch. I can't wait for the Coast Guard to come. I'm not in the mood to be out here anymore.
That lighthouse is haunted, and the engine room was just too much for me. While I was in there, the door slammed shut, and there was no way possible that the wind could have done this at all. There's someone in there. And I guess that's really why I came out here, is to figure out what all the stories were about. I don't want to hear the piano anymore. I'm not sleeping in any more haunted lighthouses. I can tell you that much right now.